Hey guys, my name is Rakshith and I'm a first year mechanical engineering student at the Nottingham Trent University. And in this video, we'll be talking about working in the UK. A lot of students start off their life with a student loan, with a really big debt. And for a lot of nights out, for partying, you need money, right? So we're going to talk about getting a job in the UK and how you can earn quite a bit just working, doing simple jobs. So the three ways of working as I see it in the UK. The first way is doing a committed job, which is pretty much fixed. Your work time is fixed, your employer is fixed, everything is settled between you and the employer. That would be working in a store, say like you work at Zara H&M or working at a restaurant, whatever restaurants you're into. This is probably the best if you want to plan out your finances, because your working hours are fixed, how much you earn, your money is fixed, you can kind of plan everything accordingly. The second way of working is working with the university, or at the university rather. A lot of universities have ad hoc openings which you can kind of take up. And there's this platform called Unitemps that the university partners with, and you have to apply for the role through Unitemps. And the last way of working is doing ad hoc jobs. There's this new platform called Stint, which is an excellent way to find a job, a part-time job to do. They pay quite well, something from minimum wage, which is 8.91, up to £14 if there's no stint available until the last minute and you decide to take it, you're paid much more. So before we start, I just want to make it clear that I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not the best to advise on your finances. It's best to get in touch with someone who is good at finances if you have any financial problem and those kind of things. Just a general disclaimer. But when it comes to working in the UK, right, make sure you have all your documents ready. You do need to prove to all your employers that you can work, and they always check. So don't really risk it. If you can work 20 hours, keep it to the 20 hours. And if you're working in the UK and you're doing two jobs, right, your second job is actually taxed 20% irrespective of how much you earn. So the first job, you can kind of get away with the taxes because you'll probably be under the quota that requires above which you got to pay your taxes. But if you're working second job, even if you earn £1 or £2, you still have to pay the taxes. So if you keep Unitemps as your primary job, right, and say you work with Stint as your second job, even a single dollar you earn from Stint, 20% goes away as tax. So let's start off with working in a committed job. That would be working in a restaurant or a shop, office, those kind of works. Your working hours are fixed and you kind of know when you have to go to work. Your monthly income is fixed, so you can plan your entire financial planning based on that, as in how much money goes to accommodation, goes to your living expenses, those kind of things, which can be quite useful. Getting this kind of job is actually a bit harder and it requires a bit of effort. You'll have to get a CV, and I would highly advise a cover letter along with it, and then go give it to every restaurant or shop wherever you want to apply. You just have to walk in and pass it. A lot of employers don't really advertise their job online, so it's always best to just walk in and give your CV. So if something does come up, then you'll be the first one they get in touch with. Apart from that, right, I would actually recommend that you get your CV just checked once through the employability team, because they're kind of experienced. They know what employers look for in a CV and help you tailor that CV for that, which will kind of give you an edge in that job. A cover letter and CV has to be different for every job, and make sure you address the cover letter to the right person, like to the manager or whoever of that place you're applying to. Also make sure that your CV follows the UK British whatever format, just to make sure in line with what the employer requires from you. The second way of working is at the university itself. Very often they have openings that come up within the university, and it's all the way from simple tasks, simple jobs like being a student ambassador. You get paid for giving other students or prospective students a tour around your campus, to things like making short videos for their Instagram. They sometimes have admin roles that open up. There are even research assistant roles. Like if you're doing a higher level of study like masters or PhD, there are even openings that come up for research assistant roles, which kind of help you get connections within the industry that you want to work, as well as connected with really big researchers within the university itself, which is a great thing to do. But you do need experience for these kind of roles. They pay somewhere around 14, more beyond 14 pounds. Like simple tasks with uni temps gets you a minimum wage, 8.91, or holiday pay over that, which is usually around £1 or £2, as well as if you're more experienced in the role you're doing and a bigger, more experienced role comes up, you get paid from 14 to 20 pounds or even more than that. It's an excellent platform to work. But do note that if you can actually do a committed job and work at uni temps if you have that capacity to work beyond that. But again, 20% of whatever you earn goes off as taxes in that case. So to work with uni temps, I would suggest get your right to work check done as soon as possible. So the right to work check is when they basically take your UK bank details, your phone number, UK phone number, your visa, and the documents you need to prove that you're eligible to work in the UK. And there's a short interview just to make sure that you are in the UK and you have those documents with you at the point of interview. So I would suggest getting this done before you start applying to uni temps roles, or do it alongside that. The reason why is if you do get selected, a lot of employers expect you to start working immediately after the interview or the very next day. And all this procedure of getting all this sorted, the right to work, takes about a week. So you lose a week worth of pay if you had to wait that one extra bit. So start working as soon as possible, get that done much earlier on. So the last way of finding a job is actually working at this app with this app called Stint. It is started by students for students. So it's basically you get these short ad hoc jobs at different restaurants, bars, pubs as waiter, bartenders, washing dishes. It's an easier way to get a job, I would put it that way. So what they expect you to do is basically sign up on the app, do your right to work checks, same as the uni temps with Stint, and about a week or two later you get a confirmation. So there are a lot more employers than students currently on Stint. Then they pay you a lot more as well if there's a last minute job opening. So how it works is that they have a bunch of jobs, 8.91 is how much they pay for it, but if there is no one who takes the job till the last minute, they usually increase the hourly rate of pay, so they go up to 14 pounds. Another trick with Stint is that you can even be asked to be on standby, and they pay you 20 pounds for that. You just have to stay at home, and if something does come up, they'll just give you a call and ask you to go do that job. The advantage of this is that you just stay at home and then you earn for just waiting at home. A lot of times there's already someone in that Stint. Only if someone backs out, you'll be asked to go. However, the drawback can be that you can be asked to do something that you don't want to do, a job that you don't want to do, but you still get paid for whatever the job amount is worth. If it's a 14 pound per hour stint, you get paid that much. You can refuse to take that stint, but your rating just drops, and then that decreases the chance of you getting another job. I wouldn't advise that. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. These are the 3 main ways of getting a job or doing a job. Do drop a note in comments if you know any other way of working in the UK to help out other students. And thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and share it with your friends, and see you in the next video.